ahead of the Euros, England footballer, proud dog owner, Lucy Bronze, joins us to talk about, well, her pup, who has a superpower, I'm sure, Nala. Lucy Bronze, good morning.
Hi, Lucy.
Good morning. Nice introduction.
Well, do you know what I love about Nala? She's got her own Instagram account.
Yeah.
She's famous.
It's what people want. Yeah, she is.
Love it. Tell us then about the importance of Nala to you and maybe how that's helped you as well as a person, as a footballer.
Yeah, well, she's 99 years old. Obviously, I've played in France 3 years at Lyon. I played in Barcelona for 2 years as well. I think she's been the one consistent thing in my life this whole time when I'm moved to Manchester and all these London now even as well, all these different places. She's been my companion, never been able to take family or friends with me or anything. So yeah, when I've been in places where I can't speak the language and stuff, she's the one that I speak to.
Yeah.
Is she bilingual?
She actually is.
I know, it's amazing. Vamos. I know that from my experience. Yeah. I had a dog in France, and my wife was French, and she spoke to the dog in French, and the dog reacted exactly the same way as when I said things in English. It was amazing.
Gosh.
They're smarter than us.
I know. We underestimate our pets, don't we? But that's really interesting what you say about obviously moving to France, moving to Spain like you did. Not easy for anyone to do it on their own, like you say. I mean, just how hard was that for you? And tell us, I mean, it was just that comfort, I guess, that Nala brought you.
Yeah, I think when I moved to France was the hardest. I was in my mid to early 20s. Didn't speak French. I didn't know anyone on the team. I obviously had played against them. I didn't even know if any of them spoke English. It was my first time living in a non-English speaking country. So yeah, it was quite overwhelming to say the least. But Nala was the one who came with me. So every night when I came home from training, I was out walking her, I had my companion. It's funny because you mentioned about the statistics and stuff. I think they said that something like 63% of people said that their dogs are closer to them than like their actual family and friends. Like they have like a better bond with them. And not to throw shade on my family or anything, but I definitely feel that. Well, they didn't come to France with me.
Yeah,
but it's unfortunately humans let other humans down, where the dogs or cats or any animals generally, they're very loyal, aren't they?
They are very loyal, and yeah, they don't know. Maybe they don't understand how the world works. Like football, for example, I come home from a game. If I've played good, bad, lost, won, scored a goal, conceded a goal, she don't know any different. She just comes in. She's just excited to see me, wants to go out for a walk, wants to get in the fresh air, and that's what I love doing as well. So we work perfectly as a pair. She's definitely my stress reliever.
I love that. I've got a dog. He's a 5-year-old Frenchie. I mean, he's a rascal most of the time, but I can forgive him a lot quicker than I forgive everybody else. So It's just funny how you can do that with pets. I mean, Lucy, it'd be wrong of us to not talk about this season and what's to come this summer as well, if that's all right. With Chelsea, a domestic treble. Tell us about what season it has. Your first season with Chelsea, Sonia Bonpastor as your manager as well. It couldn't have gone much better, really, apart from maybe the Champions League.
Yeah, just that small detail.
I know, but a domestic treble is fantastic.
No, it is. I mean, we went unbeaten the whole season, and 22-game season. It's not an easy feat. Winning all 3 domestic trophies, unbelievable. I've really enjoyed my time back in England, being back coming to Chelsea, seeing familiar faces. I've really enjoyed it, and I think it's given so many Chelsea players obviously the confidence now that we have a lot of us in the England squad, so that's fantastic. And then similarly, Arsenal won the Champions League. We have a lot of those in the England squad, so it gives us a lot of confidence as England players, knowing that we're playing with some of the best players in the world going into the Euros. Yeah,
I was going to ask that. The sort of winners breed winners sort of ideology, maybe. Is that something you think that you can all bring to the Lionesses squad when it comes to the Euros?
Yeah, I believe in that. I think, I moved away from England years ago to try and win the Champions League. Other players then did it as well. then you saw an increase in England wanting to win, being a bit more fearless against these different teams in the world, maybe being a bit more exposed to them because of winning Champions Leagues and playing more competitively in the Champions League. I definitely believe in that, and I think at England we have winners all over the pitch, even players that maybe don't start for England sometimes, sitting on the bench sometimes, coming into the game. We have players like that who you would put them in any other team, but our team's at that level, that talented, it's hard to fit us all in, to be fair. Definitely don't envy Serena with that one. I think it was tough to pick 23, and now she's got to pick 11 for each game as well. It's going to be difficult, but that's the joy of playing for England. We've got such a talented team.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to the Euros, and Mary Earps, obviously, Fran, Kirby, Millie Bright. There's been issues, so there's been quite a lot of change in the last month or so, hasn't there?
Yeah, there definitely has. Obviously, players who similar age to myself, so I've played a lot with them. Had a huge legacy at England, all three of them. Obviously, Fran and Mary retiring was really sad, but I think as players, we were just happy to celebrate everything they've done for England and for the Lionesses. They've both played huge roles in us winning the Euros. In fact, 3 years ago, making World Cup finals, semi-finals. Obviously, Millie captained the team in the World Cup to get to the final, which was the first time we'd ever made it to the final of a World Cup. But I think saying that, we've played with them in all these number of years, they've left behind a legacy where now these new players have to live up to it. So it's fantastic that we've got to play with them. And now all the players in the England team know what it takes, thanks to the likes of Millie Bright, Fran Kirby, Mary Earps, Rachel Daly before that, Ellen White. There's a number of players who just set that standard. And now you look at the team that we have, players are absolutely thriving all over the pitch. So it's sad that they're not coming to the Euros, because for me, they're obviously good friends of mine, fantastic players. But at the same time, they've left us in such a great place with so many players knowing what it takes to be the best and be at the top of the game.
Yeah, but you'll be setting the standard too, Lucy. Don't you worry. We know that.
Always.
Exactly. We wish you the best of luck for it as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for being with us, Lucy Bronze. And Nala, say hello to Nala for us too.
Will do.
Did we get the breed? I didn't hear the breed. Nala, what was the dog?
A Westie.
A Westie, okay.
I was
Westie, but she thinks she's like a husky or something. She's got like a bit of a complex. She thinks she's a human, to be honest.
I thought she might be on the screen with you, but no, she's quiet. She's out. Thank you, Lucy. And best of luck, as I say, for the Euros. Brilliant. That was Lucy Bronze there. And fascinating, those stats about pets and how important they really are to us all. 54% of us say we feel more emotionally connected to our furry companions. And David Johnston has sent in a wonderful picture of his dog. I'm afraid you can't see it, but he's sent it via WhatsApp of his dog. Oh, Penny. That's so sweet. Thank you for that. Right. By the way, we are bringing you coverage of the Euros here on talkSPORT, the first game of which sees England take on France. It's not an easy group for England to get out of, but they are hoping to defend their title with style. Adrian Durham will be your host. Joe Shannon and former England striker Tash Dowie will be your team for that one, with that first game kicking off at 8.